Mill went up in flames last night in the town of Stockholm, according to the West Stockholm Fire Chief, Tori Russell. The call to Duddy Road came in around 7 p.m. The structure filled with heavy fire. Crews stayed on scene until 1:30 this morning. You can see what's left of that sawmill there on your screen. It took several volunteers and departments to put out the blaze.
We had 20 members from West Stockholm, and we were joined by probably an additional 40 to 50.
The cause of that fire not known. No injuries reported. The building, we're told, was insured.